Good morning. Today I'm going to be making an easy pork marinade that you will absolutely love. It is a Cuban marinade, and the ingredients that you will need are 2 oranges. Right now I'm using Cara oranges and 2 limes. The dry ingredients that you will need are 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of cumin. And you will also need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I've chosen 2 pork loins that I will be marinating all day in the refrigerator. So I hope you enjoy this quick and easy marinade. First, I will be taking an orange and rolling the orange, and I'm going to be zesting the orange and then squeezing the juice out of it. Next, I'm going to be doing the same thing to the second orange, and I'm just going to quickly show you how to do this. I've got my grater and I'm zesting my orange as we speak. And it smells absolutely wonderful, especially when you're making a marinade, to use fresh ingredients when you have them in season, or if at all possible. So this is how you zest any type of fruit that has a thick peel. And you always want to make sure that you have thoroughly washed your fruit to get any pesticides off. Okay, so now we have the zest, as you can see, and I'm just going to take it off of the grater. Next, you'll see me open the orange. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to squeeze the orange so that the juice comes out. And here's the other half of the orange. And next, I'm going to finish up with the oranges and move on to the lime. Next, you will see me rolling the 2 limes, because I am going to juice the 2 limes. And I'm going to zest the limes, then cut both the limes and juice the limes for the Cuban marinade that I'm making. So first, I will take the lime and I will zest the lime into the 2 oranges that I've already juiced and zest. And again, this is a very quick process. And if you love lime, you will fall in love with this marinade. And the lime smells absolutely delicious, as is right now, as I'm zesting. And I just want to make sure that I get all of the peel that I can, because that's what's going to make the marinade really pop. And as you can see, just going to slide it off of the grater and place it inside my bowl. And I'll show you real quick how to juice the lime, and I'll do the second one off camera. Very simple procedure. And I want to make sure that I get some lime pulp. So I will be adding some lime pulp to the marinade itself. And the marinade is actually almost done. The next step in making your marinade is combining your dry ingredients with your wet ingredients. And then I'm going to be adding a couple of tablespoons of olive oil to the marinade. And I'm going to be stirring the marinade to get the dry ingredients mixed. And you will see pulp inside the marinade. It smells absolutely wonderful. And beside of me, I've already placed the 2 pork loins in a Ziploc bag. And I will be pouring the marinade inside the bag and shaking the marinade to coat the pork loins. And I will be double bagging the pork because I will be placing it inside the refrigerator, and it's going to be marinating for about 6 hours until I get home from work. And I will show you how easy it is to make a delicious, quick meal for your family on an evening when you have to work. So, all I'll be doing is I'm pouring the marinade into the bag, and I want to make sure that I get all of my ingredients off of the inside of the bowl. And next, I'm going to make sure all the air is out of the bag. And you see me just moving the bag back and forth to evenly coat the pork. And after making sure that the meat is thoroughly coated, I will be placing the meat inside of a second Ziploc bag, as you can see. And voila, we are ready for marinating in the refrigerator for 6 hours, and the pork will be ready to pop into the oven when you get home from work. The pork has been marinating now for around 7 hours. The ingredients that you will need to complete the recipe are olive oil spray, 2 large Vidalia onions that have been sliced and separated, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. First, you need to spray your casserole dish to make sure that your pork loins do not stick to the bottom. And again, this has been a very simple and easy preparation for tonight's meal. And literally, I'm opening the Ziploc bag, and I'm making sure that when I take the pork out that it's going to be lengthwise with my casserole dish. And I'm just going to gently put the loins inside my casserole dish. And I'm just trying to get all of the marinade out of the bag and into the casserole. And then you'll see me take the onions, and I'm just going to place the onions around the pork loins and on top. And this makes a wonderful, wonderful meat. And now you see me have the paprika, and I am just going to sprinkle a little bit of the paprika over the top of the pork loin. And there you have it. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to be covering it with tin foil and cooking the pork loins at 350 degrees in a preheated oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes, or until the meat reaches 165 degrees internally. And you can always check the heat of the meat by using a meat thermometer. I just got the pork loins out of the oven, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking at the pork, and I see the paprika, onions, and the smells are absolutely heavenly. Smelling the zest of the orange and the limes and the spices, and the combination just smells fantastic. I hope you enjoy. Until next time.